Alright, now my camera's running low on battery, about 12 minutes battery life left. So I'm gonna make this quick, but here we have the Drake Avenue Road crossing here in Huntsville, Alabama. And the lights just turned red, so I'm gonna have to wait for the next. So I'm gonna have to wait for them to change. Fun. But this crossing does show you a good difference between 12-inch and 8-inch lights. The ones on the left there are 12 by 20s, and the ones on the right are 8-inch. And all 8-inch lights use 20-inch backgrounds. This will have the background size specified on 12-inch lights, since you have 12 by 20-inch and 12 by 24-inch lights. Alright, so here we go, the light's green now. So this is the first signal, it's a cantilever. The cantilever is from Modern Industries. Right here's the emergency information. You see the dot number is 352-980H. Here's the mast lights, which uses side lights. And we have an interesting mixture here, because you got 8-inch lights on the left and 12 by 20s on the right. 12 by 20-inch lights are all Federal Signal Light 12-inch lights. As you can see right there, it says Federal Signal Western Colon Division, and it's Federal Sign Signal Corporation underneath that. The 8-inch lights are WRRS 8-inchers. As you can see right here, it says WRRS. Then I'm gonna get over here. The overhead lights are a mixture of 12 by 20s and 8-inchers as well. The ones right there are actually in a bit poor shape. One's missing a visor, the others had the visor hit by something, probably a traffic light. Probably one of the traffic lights there, that traffic light there might have been a bit too far over and swung and smashed the visors on it. But the 12-inch light, the overhead lights are a mixture of Federal Signal 8-inch lights. As you can see right there, it says Federal Signal Western Colon, and Federal Signal 12-inch lights. You can kind of see it there. Wait, here we go, that's a better view. So yeah, Federal Signal 12-inch lights right there. Then we have a bell on this signal. So I'll get over here. It is a, let's see here. Oh, that's right, you see it right over here. The bell is a WRRS mechanical bell, interestingly enough. Anyways, let's see here. I'm gonna wait for the signal, but there's track view looking south towards Eagle Tree Lane, and I have about 10 minutes left. Okay, so I can wait a little bit. Then there's the second signal there. There's track view facing north, and up that way is Bob Wallace and then Governor's Drive, and that leads towards the HMCR's Huntsville yard. This way leads down towards Rocket, which is over there where they do all that switching at Green Cove Road, and then Hobbs Island, which is the south end, the 14-mile short line that the HMCR is. As you can see, the road's a bit rough here. There used to be some pedestrian signals over there, but they were removed. This pedestrian grade here is a bit rough. One over there was torn out completely. That's what I'll show in a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna touch the button again. There's one of the pedestrian signals. There's traffic signal controller. Ah, there we go. So the signal should be changing soon. So let's see that. See the arrow is turned off, and now, there we go. Alright, signal's changed, so the second crossing signal over here. As you can see, it's another cantilever. Right there's where one of the old pedestrian signals used to be. But right here it's an emergency cantilever. Then we have the emergency information again. The mast lights on this signal are a pair of Federal Signal 8-inch lights. And as you can see right there, it says Federal Signal on it. And the overhead lights here are all Federal Signal 12 by 20-inch lights. As you can see, the backgrounds here are all very faded. Yeah, right there, Federal Signal. There's no bell on the signal, so over here is the relay case, which has a dot tag on it. Right there. Station CR's dot tag. And we have an old NEG gate light. The only reason I noticed is NEGs, number one is the design, which NEGs use, and number two, it says right there, NEG, right there on the model number, which is NEG 2018 is the model number apparently for this gate light. So yeah, here we have the, I'm gonna get back and just show the, so yeah, here we have the Drake Avenue Railroad crossing here in Huntsville, Alabama. Over and out.